We call to you, the green man, we call to you from winter's green. We call to you, the green man, we call to you from forest dark.
Hello all, I'm Colette and I'm here today from Witch Ways to talk to you about winter candle magic. So before you start, spend some time visualizing 12 things that you hope to achieve in the coming year, or 12 random qualities or things that you want to have come to you in the coming year. Then write them down on a piece of paper. And the way that I start is by taking some chalk or some painter's tape and drawing 12 radiating lines out from the center of the circle to represent the 12 months of the year. You don't have to figure out like which line is which month. It's totally irrelevant. You just need 12 lines. Ideally, that is big enough so that you can stand in the center and reach your hands out and easily turn in a circle without touching the outer edge. If you can't do this because space is limited, a little bit later I'm going to share a smaller version, a way to adapt it if you don't have the space, as well as a way it can be adapted to a group ritual. Then next, place each of those pieces of paper at the end, the outer edge of one of those 12 radiating lines. Then place a candle at the end of each of those 12 radiating lines on or near that piece of paper, again being fire safe. And then do whatever casting and calling seems relevant to you, what you do in your practice. This is one I would be a little more prone to cast a circle with than some of the other things I've mentioned. And then you go and stand in the center, try to do your best to open yourself, light the candles, and as you light each of them, either speak aloud what it is that you hope to have come to you or what you hope to have achieved. And you can have a generic phrase that you say at the end of each candle lighting if you want, like so mote it be, or as I wish it, so mote it be, or may it be so, or whatever you want. Or you can just light all the 12 candles, speak the thing that you want associated with that candle, and then say your ending phrase like so mote it be at the end. I'm a big one for saying things like this or better, because there might be better and our brains just might be limited in terms of how we are perceiving what we need to have come to us. Then stand at the center or sit in the center and try and go into a light, relaxed, dreamlike state and just let the candles burn all the way out. You can also sing or tone in the center if you want. And I like to use birthday candles so that you're not there forever waiting for the candles to burn out. If you need it to be smaller, just take a baking pan of some kind or a bowl, cleansing them thoroughly. I like to rinse with water and say cleanse and bless a few times. Fill it with sand and then place it where you want to work your ritual. Write down on a piece of paper, one piece of paper, all the things that you want to have come to you or the things that you want to achieve. And then as you light your candle, just read that list continuously. Of course, cast and call, if that's part of your practice, do whatever you do first. But then just go around lighting those candles within that bowl, speaking what it is that you hope to have come to you or what you hope to achieve. And then once you've lit your candles, have a seat or continue to stand and try to go again into a light dreamlike state, tone or sing, or listen to some soft music, whatever seems to work for you. When the candles have burned all the way out, open up your circle or do whatever you do to end a ritual and send it off. If you're doing it with a group, one of the ways that I would do it is It works best if it's a group of people that is less than 12. It gets really kind of clunky if there's more than 12 people. So keep it small and intimate. I lay out in a large semicircle, kind of an arc, 12 candles. And you want to lay them out in a way so that it's really easy for someone to walk into the center without encountering any fire danger or any risk of their clothes catching fire. So what that means is a circle with leaving a space open on one end that's very wide so that people can safely walk into the center. Then do whatever you do to get ready for a ritual, whether that's cast and call. Maybe the people that are joining you want to create an altar around the outside edge of that circle of candles. Again, this works really well in a large space. You can modify it for a small version if you want. But the way I like to do it with a group is to have each person, when they're ready, go into the center of that circle of candles while everyone else sort of holds space for them and feeds them magical energy. They either say out loud or whisper what they hope to have come to them in the coming year. And then everyone else either pushes a little magic towards them or says some version of "so mote it be," or says yes. What you do is, if there's candles left over, because maybe there's only 6 of you, someone lights the rest of the candles, and then you have a small feast and gathering and celebration while the candles burn all the way out, and then you open your circle or end your ritual in whatever way works for you. If you don't have room with a group ritual, you don't have a big basement or a garage to do this in, to lay out those candles in a big circle, you can adapt it to a smaller format. So again, pull out a baking pan of some kind or a bowl, fill it with sand, and put 12 candles in it. Each person lights 1 candle, say what it is they're hoping for, and again, everybody says some version of yes. If there's less than 12 people, make sure that the remaining candles get lit and let them burn all the way out and open your circle. I hope that you are enjoying this series, and if you have favorite candle magic that you like to do from your background, I'd love if you'd share it in the comments below. So until I see you next time, stay safe and be well.